or vocabularies. And then questioning, like you ask your peers, classmates, teachers. And it is okay to ask as long as you ask respectfully. And then you search the unfamiliar words. And then selecting, like that, and then summarizing. In summarizing, the effective way, one of the effective ways, like graphic organizers, mind mapping, like that story map. Next is the effective teaching strategies for reading. So we have the graphic organizers. Are you familiar with the graphic organizers? And then the usage of technology. So like this one, PowerPoint presentation, utilization of Canva, like that, utilization of the YouTube to upload our videos, like that. And then activating prior knowledge. You ask your students what are your ideas about this particular topic, and then they will respond. So that is an example of activating prior knowledge. And then the word wall. Like for example, you will have words here, and then you will ask your students what is the meaning of this one, what is the meaning of these words, like that. And then the student choice. So here, you allow your students to have the choice. But it depends on you as a teacher and how you're going to facilitate a particular activity. Yeah. According to Fox J 2017. So these are effective teaching strategies for reading. Don't worry guys, ako isa na mo ang PPT sa group chat. And then promote comprehension. So last one. Yeah, last. So read engaging texts. Next, select texts which support authentic learning. So when we say authentic learning, it deals with the real world situations, real world scenarios. So these are the authentic learning. So you allow your students to read using magazine, newspapers, write-ups, like that. And then provide a range of texts. More text, more magazines, more newspapers, like that. Read in various genres, like for example, short story, love story, short stories, romance, like that. Fables, fairy tales, like that. And then identify and discuss vocabulary. So this one, you will ask your students like what are the words they learned from the instructional material or reading material rather, and then you explain to them what is the meaning of that word. And then provide time for students to talk to each other about the text they read and how listen to. So you will give your students a free time to chit chat about what they read. And then provide time for students to write and reflect on their reading. So you can use this to promote comprehension when giving assignments. In order for your students to write and reflect on their reading. This is according to Duke and Pearson 2002. So that ends my report. Thank you so much for listening. Okay, and then, Mr. Nandiariata will go for the go.
Alright, so for the continuation of Angelin's discussion, so reading, what was that again? Wala ka na nila. Reading comprehension, Alright, yeah. So after being exposed to different organization or comprehension, so the essence of reading is hereby explained by the experts of the reading a text. Now we should start with Snow. Can you please read this Julieta since you are feeling drowsy?
Snow comprehension is the process of simultaneously constructing and constructing meaning through interaction and creation of things. Comprehension, according to Greek reader.
Nasa yun, ma'am? So according to Snow, comprehension, interaction, constructing and extracting meaning. So what is constructing meaning? What is constructing meaning? What is your idea, Miss Ginala? Why are you laughing?
The person that goes into my mind construction meaning.
Constructing meaning. To construct of meaning ba? To construct of meaning.
Semantic.
Making a meaning. Yes, of course. So meaning to say, if you are going to, you're going beyond the literal words to interpret, to analyze, to construct a meaning based on what you have read. So based on sa iba sa story, baka sa story, nag-construct ako kung ano ba, ay mo din siya. So another extracting meaning. So what is extracting meaning? Isemiente.
From the word itself, extracting meaning. So, for example, illustration. So, in a way itself, we extract in that particular word.
Very good. So we need to say recognizing the words of these. Enable for you to understand, to fully comprehend what you are reading. You have to construct a meaning and then extract the word kung isa yung ibasa. Kung wala kayo nasabtan ato, kung nakatag word ato nga wala nasabtan, you can search it in dictionary, on your phone, and for you to be able to fully understood the topic or the story that you've been reading. Alright? Next, expert, Bichman. Can you please read this up at hand? Right. So according to the chat, means to say that reading comprehension is the ability to grasp the meaning, ideas, and information conveyed in the text. Kung saan na information na kung sa daw mga information na ipasabot ba sa story o sa text na ato ang ibasa. Just according to the chat. So it involves more on just recognizing the words. It requires processing. Decode mo ang mga every text or every word on the text. It's interpreting its meaning and relating it to your prior knowledge. So, able for you to fully understand sa imong ibasa ka na maka-interest. Siyempre, di ba ka mabasa ka na wala sa imong interest?
Yes.
Or nagugos lang ka basa. Siyempre, kung dibasa ka na naka-prior knowledge ang mga so, enable for you para mas masabtan pa ang ito imong ibasa is i-connect mo ang katong imong ibasa sa imong mga prior knowledge na para mas masabtan ka mo ang imong ibasa. Nag-gets na ba? Did I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright, next. Anderson. What is Anderson? Can you please read this, Judy?
Comprehension is activating the expressing its element, provides inherent explanation of objects and events mentioned in the scheme.
Sorry. So, comprehension and activating your constructing your schemas, your ideas, kaya yung mga lalas yung mga kaya, diba? So, para daw mas masabtan pa ang kuan mo internet inherent. Mukhang kaitan mo unity ba ang prior knowledge mo kung sa imong gibasa sa text. Same na sila ni the chat. Next, si Abaw. Miss Abaw, can you please read?
Yes.
So reading comprehension is an active interchange of ideas and expressions. So it means to say, according to Abaw, that reading comprehension involves an active process where a reader engages with the text, exchanging ideas and forming thoughts based on what they read. Every time di ba mabasa ka, makamulong na, kung di ka makakonstruct ka, okay, so meaning to say, Ana, pag imo ng mind is active daw nga nagbasa ka, meaning, nakay connection, nakay connection between dito sa imuha gibasa sa imuha, sa piece sa imuha gibasa. If nagbasa na ka dira, di wala ka kasabot, wala ka, wala yung really comprehension, wala yung connection between you and the text nga imuha gibasa. So, according to the technique about exchange of idea means that the reader interacts with the ideas presented on the text. No? Pratong kayong ginina, if you are reading and then you construct ideas, mean to say that you are interacting with the text. So expression of thoughts, the reader processes the information and forms their own thoughts or opinions or questions in response to the text na nakakabasa. In the essence, reading comprehension is not a passive, so it requires the readers to be actively think, connect, and expand to the materials is necessary for fostering the dynamic relationship between the reader and the text. Next, please read this.
Very essential that you have clear and clear ideas about democracy.
Reading the macro skill yan. Di ba macro skill is part of the reading? Bringing any idea of this idea. According to textbook.
It is better that we as a learner, we as a teacher educator, that we are ahead of our students, and it is important that we have this knowledge. We have knowledge about math, especially in reading, not just writing, speaking, but also in reading.
Yes. Why?
So that we are ahead of our students, they cannot basta-basta us.
Yes, and of course of that is we cannot teach if we do not know these macro skills. What are those macro skills again? Reading, listening, speaking, and then writing. Very good. Remember to get those. So on reading purposes, it's a bit good. Alright, now let's proceed to on reading purposes. What is the purposes behind reading? So according to Hammer, the reasons of reading includes the student's career, the language acquisition of the students, vocabulary knowledge, modeling English writing, introducing topics, and stimulating discussions. These are the purposes of reading according to Hammer. Manuman. Let's kinala.
Through reading, we can get some information.
Through reading, we can get some information. Yeah, very good. Who else? Who among you here has an idea? Yes, if we are focusing on reading, if we are well-versed and if we are versed ourselves in reading, we are expanding our vocabulary repertoire, diba? And if we read and read and read, according to Habermas, we read kay reading is our way to live long. Ano man? Kaya hindi ka mabasa dahil, hindi ka mabuhil, taas pa dahil. Ano ba sa way? Ano mo na siya? Kasabot ano, ang behind and like, ano na, if magbasa ka, agad, syempre, dahil kang kikinulit mo yung mga ibang, diba? Hindi na ako magkakakuan. Wala kayo basa, kaya ito ang sa information. Next, according to Carlton, reading could help you live. Reading could